What about the angle formed by two secants? Tangents, sorry. Angle formed by two tangents. What is a tangent? A tangent is a line that intercepts a circle at one point. So these two tangents touch there at one point. The measure of the angle is 1/2 the difference of the two intercepted arcs. We've looked at three different situations. Two chords, two secants, two tangents. When the angle is inside the circle, like two chords, it's half the sum. When the angle is outside the circle, it's half the difference. Now the thing about the tangent, this is point A, this is point B, this is angle P, there's circle O. Angle P is half of the two arcs. Well, both arcs are called AB. This is major arc AB, this is minor arc AB. In order to distinguish, we have to add another point. Let's call that point C. So you take the major arc, which is ACB, subtract the minor arc AB. So we have two tangents are drawn to the circle O from the figure below. We're only given one number. Arc QR is 140. Find angle P. Well, angle P is half the difference of the major arc, which is QSR, minus the minor arc QR. But we're only given one number, minus 140. Well, since they're tangents, and all the way around is 360, if I subtract 140, it means the major arc is 220. You only have to be given one of the arcs and you can find the other. So let me put in 220 for the, let me take half of that. What's 220 minus 140? That's 80. What's half of 80? 40. Now look at this one. All we're given is angle P. We're trying to find QR. Well, I'm going to put an X on QR. All right. Now, if QR is X, what is the measure of what is the measure of QSR? We know all the way around is 360 degrees. We know that piece is X. What is the other piece? Think about what we did here. We knew all the way around was 360. We knew that piece was 140. So we did 360 minus 140. We do the same thing if it's an X. We're going to do 360 minus X. We're doing the same thing with variables that we did with numbers. So the angle 80 is 1/2 the major arc minus the other arc. Okay? A couple ways you can go about solving this. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to combine like terms. What is negative x minus x? What's minus x minus x? Minus x minus x is minus 2x. Now we keep getting rid of this half because you don't like fractions, but if you do notice, both of these numbers are even, so we could distribute the half and it would be fine. But let's continue the same way and timesing each side by 2. So over here you get 160. And what happens when you times this by 2? Well, they cancel out and you just get 360 minus 2x. So we now have to solve that. Okay? Now how are we gonna solve that? Be careful here. I'm gonna minus the 360. 160 minus 360 is negative 200 equals negative 2x. Divide by negative 2. 100 equals x. A negative divided by a negative is a positive.